Lifting family, welcome back. So here we have the Rep Fitness. These are the dip attachments for the 1000 series power racks, but they will also work on any power rack that has 2x2 tubing, or at least has the 1-inch hole for the safety bars. So as far as these go, these are rated to be maximum of 400 pounds. I am about 170 pounds right now. So as far as this goes, there's not a whole lot of flex when it comes to these. I mean, there's no flex at all. I'm not really back up to where I was with dips, so it's fantastic to have something like this. But I used to do weighted dips somewhere with around 100 pounds and could do a decent number of reps with that. I've got a video on my channel of that as well in terms of maxing out on dips, which isn't really recommended, but having something like this makes the gym really, really versatile. And then it makes it convenient because I can remove these, which makes it really, really beneficial in terms of the abilities and the things that you can do with just a simple setup for a home gym. The only thing that really has some movement essentially would be the power rack itself. So when you're doing the actual dip itself, you get a little bit of movement from the power rack, but I mean, other than that, a lot of durability here. We've got a good weld overall in terms of the welds, and then really good design here in terms of a solid bracing and bracket here. The downward angle bar, so that as the force generates down, a lot of support there. And then in terms of these little knobs here, that helps tighten them down and loosen them up so you can remove them. And then outside of that, I have the safety bar up top, and then just a galvanized pipe that I picked up from a local home improvement store, and it's a 36-inch pipe. And as far as the other thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to just do some quick measurements. So I haven't really seen any measurements for these online. So as far as the overall length of these, they are just shy of 20 inches in full. And then as far as a top-down measurement, we are looking at about 10.5 inches from the bottom side to the top side, which doesn't really matter. Width is obviously going to be, up to you. These do kind of angle out a little bit as well, so that can really make it convenient to get a little bit wider of a dip or to get a more narrow dip. But outside of that, we are also looking at, in terms of the width of the actual tubing, we're looking at about 1.25 inches as far as that width. And then it doesn't seem like these are solid, so it does seem like it's a good gauge of steel, but at the same time, in terms of this being just a solid piece of steel, that is not the case. But it still doesn't affect the overall performance and the overall durability. So I mean, outside of that, again, great addition for any basic home gym setup, especially if you don't have a dip station. So I'm gonna give these ones a 5-star. Definitely recommend picking these ones up. And then in terms of the availability, if it's not on Amazon, I'll make sure that I link it for the Rep Fitness site as well. Do remember to click that like button. Comment down below if you have any questions. Also, please remember to click that subscribe button. Appreciate all you subscribers out there. Outside of that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.